Good evening, everyone. I in, I leave, still here. I am just. So I'm just. Hiya, Ian. Just put. I don't know whether that's worked or not.
What?
That
The link?
yeah. Because yeah, but I don't know whether it's yeah. I'll just do it again and see if it.
Yeah, so it'll be the first closing it.
Yeah, that's.
Ooh, does it joy gives you a special gift?
Bloody thing. Been nice seeing because we haven't had John for a long time. Best wife friends. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hiya, Richard. It's alright, it got a bit extra on end that one had. Well, no, but yeah, nice to see your lovely face. But yeah, we actually had Richard on other night, Ian. So even though it's like cooled down a lot, I've still got my fan on. Fortunately. Ooh, cotton candy clouds and summer sands. Yeah, eh? Oh, it's thundering. Oh, that means we're going to get it in a bit then, Ian. It's saying on here rain off and on. I mean, what's that when it's raining? I know what raining off and on means, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I mean, touch wood, we haven't had any thunder or anything yet, but now I've said that, it probably will do. But we have had some rain today, and cooled down a lot. Ooh, says they've had it bad in the last 20 minutes. It's like strobe lights. Oh dear. But yeah. So. Oh yeah. Well, what about me? I'm live streaming. Yeah. You're too kind. But yeah, I mean, I can see some. I don't know whether it's on my glasses or whether it's on my eyelash. I can see some. It looks like there's something on my glasses. It says if it carries on, I'll do a TikTok live. Ooh. But yeah, I have to clean my glasses. It's no good. You'll have to bear with me. Yeah, it's just bugging me. Like it's either something on my glasses, it's either on my eyelash or something, but it's bugging me right good and proper. Oh yeah, congratulations. So will you be going over there then to celebrate with him then, Amjad, or? Oh yeah, I mean it's good to have some good news for once. You know, it's been that crap just lately. So it's still I don't know whether it's reflection or I don't know. Oh, okie dokie then. I mean, it's something good to look forward to. You know what I mean? I think that's basically what we all need. Something to look forward to. I mean, I can't wait to go on. I was out 3 weeks today. Ooh, yes, he did. Andy's been into town and had one printed off.
So I said this morning I've not printed stuff with any free forget it. So I'm sorry that would have been rabbit too. I printed that one. I think it's the best one there.
Oh, ooh, that should be exciting, Amjad. Go to Birmingham to do my brother's wedding outfit shopping. Pardon me. Sorry about that. So yeah, you'll have to bring that thing over. Baby.
What?
Hiya, Johnny.
Oh,
No, I say you'll have to bring me that picture over and I'll show everybody.
Oh yeah.
Hiya, St. Blasey. Hiya, Roger. Is it Roger? St. Blasey? It's all right, I forget people's names quickly. So yeah, this is the print that is had printed off, and it was when he went out with Saturday.
Saturday one, yeah. Sunday I went to
Ladybell. Yeah. So this is what he had printed off, and it was when he went out with a drone on Saturday. And okay then, Roger. So yeah, they were at Toporigator, and he says 1 minute it were fine, and then next minute this mist comes rolling in out of nowhere. I hope the reflection's not too bad on it. Is it all right? But yeah, that is how quickly the mist came rolling in. It is Roger. So yeah, so that were a picture that Chris took on his on his drone, and he says like it were 1 minute it were fine, next minute this mist come in, and then next minute as soon as it came it went again. So it was one of them things where they were lucky to catch it, let's just say.
Oh, yeah, right place,
Yeah.
right time,
Yeah.
scenario.
That's exactly what I was just going to say. If he hadn't have been there at that precise moment in time, he wouldn't have got that picture. So yeah, I mean, even the guy, because he obviously, yeah, went to Max Spielman. So even the guy that was printing it out looked at it and they went, wow, just wow. You know what I mean? So is that the one that you've sent off to BBC?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he has sent that picture off to BBC, see if they'll feature it on one of the weather programmes. So whether or not.
I'm going to pick it for a sunny day, aren't
But I hope everything's all right, Roger. So yeah. I mean, the guy at Max Spielman must see thousands of photographs every single day, and even he said, "Wow, just wow." So yeah, it was sort of like everything fell into place, you know. 1 minute it were clear. I mean, right at the very beginning of his YouTube video, you can see him standing on top of these rocks, and you can see how the wind's blowing his, because he's got shorts on. Yeah, and the wind were blowing his shorts, and he says it were basically it were freezing, but he says everything were clear, and then next minute, in blink of an eye, this mist come rolling in. So yeah, I have pinned the link should anybody want to come up on the panel. I think that's the right link anyway.
It's a long story.
Yeah. Well, same as I say, you don't have to sort of, yeah, but I just hoping everything's all right. Yeah.
Hiya, James.
Hiya, James. How are you? Yeah. Hi, Kevin. How are you? So yeah, you know what I mean. It's I go into people's lives, or when I can. You know what I mean. So yeah. So can you remember? I think it was yeah. Tommy were on about yeah. He were on about Cornish pasties and Ken going on in search for Cornish pasties. So over the weekend, I sent him a recipe of Cornish pasties, and it's traditional Cornish pasties. Other James is in as well. Hi, James. Yeah. So yeah, I have sent him the recipe because I did consider sort of doing it, but yeah, it's too time. Yeah, it's this time. You've got to make your pastry, and then you've got to boil. You've got sweet, you've got carrots, all sorts, but you've got to boil all that up as well. So it won't be feasible to do it on a live stream, if that makes any sense. So I did send him a recipe, and it is for the traditional Cornish pasty. But he did message me back, and he said that Simone did say you can only get authentic Cornish pasties from Cornwall, which I'd said anyway. So, but yeah, I mean, that could probably be one of his vlogs. I don't know. So it's too time consuming to actually do it on a live stream. So there you go. So just say again, the link's there should anybody want to come up, instead of me sort of waffling on about nothing all night by myself. And tomorrow evening we're making cookie cream pie. yeah. So it's predominantly a dessert, but the base of it is like a cookie dough. So well, there you go. So I hope you've all had a good weekend. But it's sort of one of his friends went in the search of a Cornish pasty. Now he's in the States, and Tommy mentioned it, blah blah blah. So I actually, researched traditional Cornish pasties, and I did send him a recipe. But yeah, the only way that you're gonna get a proper Cornish pasty is to go to Cornwall. And I've said this all along. Johnny Five sings a song. So come on, Johnny, you can't leave me all on my own. It don't matter whether you're topless or not. But I've sort of. Oh, James is there as well. Hi, James.
Hello.
How's the work going on the house?
Pretty good. We took out the fireplace today. That's gone. And we brought in, I think, 24 sheets of plywood for the subfloor. I'm downstairs prepping for the new furnace and the hot water tank so I can get a train room going.
So you're sort of slowly getting there, are you?
Yes, and we have what you call in UK a skip in the driveway for the junk.
Oh.
And I like learning English terms, how I compare it to Canadian terms, because what we do here, they change the wording because it's been changed over the years. What you call a Hoover, we call a vacuum. Believe it or not, Hoover used to be the plant used to be in our area. I used to fix the motors for them many years ago.
Yeah, James.
But it's fun times. We'll have
talking
a new
about
kitchen.
Cornish pasties. James says he had one at Land's End. There you go.
Yeah. But by Christmas we'll have the house should be done, at least at the main level. New kitchen.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Man, go live on your Baking Tuesdays. Test it out. Chris in the kitchen. But yeah, we're doing okay.
What's Kirby? I've never even heard of a Kirby, Kevin. What's Kirby?
Kirby is a vacuum cleaner. I remember that years ago when my aunt came up from Newfoundland.
I don't know. I've never even heard of them.
And the salesman came up to demonstrate it for her, and she was visiting from Newfoundland, and it broke while he was displaying it. It was also during the Apollo 11 moon launch too. So
that says something if it actually broke while they were demonstrating it.
Yes. So that's. But we do heard of the Kirby. We're getting a central vac in our house.
Oh.
So
very expensive Hoovers.
It's not too bad, but you don't have to carry the machine around. So you just got to plug the holes into the wall, and you're done.
I'm just as Bella. I've not actually spoke to her over the weekend, but sort of spoke via Messenger, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're busy. We're living. We have a temporary kitchen set up in the master bedroom, and we have a bedroom down in the basement.
So you got everything back to front then?
That's right. Yes, we back to front. But our
Yeah.
friends all our friends made sure we were set up when we moved in, and we're happy.
Well, this is it. You know what I mean? Johnny says his mum had a Kirby, very heavy duty Hoover, lots of accessories. Hiya,
Mhm.
partners. How are you?
Oh, buddy.
So yeah, it's fun, and we're enjoying life. And we're gonna go live tonight at 7 for trains.
Oh, okay, okay. I think that's about midnight on our time, isn't it, James?
Yeah, I don't have my phone with me to check the time frame, but yeah, so it'll be 7 p.m. Eastern. So right now it's 4:21 p.m. right now. In
Yeah,
that
we're,
area.
we're on 20 past 9.
So yeah, you be
It's
ready,
about
ready to
five
go
weeks.
night.
Yeah, partner says he had a Kirby and it's still in his mum's shed.
That's a good place for a Kirby.
I worked for the post office and our postmaster's name was Corby. We would call him Kirby and he asked us to get it correct. So we told him Corby or Kirby. It didn't matter because they both sucked.
Yeah, a Kirby. It was a well-known brand back in the 60s and 70s in Canada. But I did find out, we're not sure of the town, but friends of ours who were in Sheffield, they did move to their new house. It's east of Sheffield. I'm not sure the exact town, but I'll find out. Her son just graduated law school, and her youngest son is visiting people in Canada, and the other son is going to school to become a police officer in England somewhere.
Oh,
And the one daughter is actually teaches in Vancouver, the teacher.
wow.
Vancouver. So they're
Well, you see, Yorkshire's a big place and it's like south, south, north, east, and west. Now we're in South Yorkshire,
yes.
and
It's like Ontario. Ontario is huge. If you look at a map, we're at the tip of Lake Ontario, but we're like Sudbury is 500 kilometers north of us. That's a good 4-hour drive. But we're an hour's drive from Toronto.
Hi,
There's
partner.
Parkness. Hello, Parkness.
Pneumatic International, good choice. Well, there's a long story behind that, Tommy. Yeah, he acquired it, if you know what I mean. Yeah, Johnny says west because that's west. He's like West Yorkshire, and that's like Leeds way.
Yeah, so I'm West Yorkshire as well.
See, my family is from Newfoundland on the southern shore. My mother lived on the Rock. Literally, her front yard was the Atlantic Ocean.
Wow. I bet it were a stunning view.
Yeah, a beautiful view. They actually they tore the house down about 10 years ago and recycled it with another house. My cousin.
But this is the thing. I mean, that's one of my things. I'd love to wake up to a beautiful, sea cliff
Yes.
view. You know what I mean?
The cliffs of Dover.
Hi, Johnny.
Hey up,
I
Johnny.
like the cliffs of Dover. That's where they have the.
Hi, Daryl. How are you?
Hey, Johnny.
Hello.
So the cliffs of Dover, it's a heritage site for the Spitfire.
I brushed it today.
Not mine.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you're in the wind tunnel.
Definitely not me. I can hear it as well.
No.
I can't hear nothing.
I can see him.
No, we're on about it. Richard says whose microphone's rumbling.
Oh, it's
Sounds
yours.
like wind.
Come on.
Is it mine? I'm
Is
on
it
my
your fan?
tablet.
Have you got a fan blowing?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be
My
it.
DMI is running in the background here.
Yeah, Daryl is from Lee's stream yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a few people come over from these.
yeah, I have. It's probably fan, Richard. I've got my fan on, look.
Yeah, it might.
It could
I
be
hear my
that.
humidifier in the
Damn.
background, but it's not very loud.
Let me just turn it off. Richard says it's like a wind sound. That's probably it. I'm just
Yeah,
going
it does sound
unplug
like.
it.
Well, I'm not turning mine off.
I've got a fan on, but you can't hear it.
I'll bloody melt if I do.
Unless I bring it up to.
Is that it? Has it gone now?
So it's still
I've got
hot in
one to-
the UK?
I've got one to build. It's a little scientific kit.
Ooh,
Well,
Turbo
scientific.
Fan.
You build it yourself. It's just like a scientific thing.
There's
Oh.
Lee. Hey, Lee.
Hello.
Really?
Sorry I'm late.
So has it stopped now, Richard?
I don't.
Right, it says it's
Yeah,
like
well
a
done.
wind, it
Close
was
the
like a
blinds.
wind fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little kit. Look, you make it.
Ooh.
I am
There's a
here.
little-
Something.
Late.
I've
There's a
turned
little
it
more
off,
and stuff.
Richard.
I'm sorry I was
Turn the
late. I
fan off.
wasn't here for the start, you know. I was in another live stream.
No problem, Lee.
Yeah. The other live stream.
Funny thing is, though, I had that. Mind you, it's probably a bit closer than it were on Friday's live stream, but I had it running all night Friday night. So it's probably because Chris has moved it a bit closer.
Yeah, it'll just be picking that up.
Oh, is he selling everything?
Well,
He's selling his body.
No,
or
he's
an
still
organ.
got his drone up, but they don't seem any interest in it. So he says, rather than if one or other, if his drone goes, then he'll take his camera off, or if camera sells, he'll take his drone off. I mean, he's not selling both. Well, he is, but yeah, he's not had no interest in drone. Hiya, Laura, how are you? So yeah, that's
Hi, Laura.
probably what it were, Richard. It
Well,
were,
hello, Daryl.
Oh, look who's in. Derailed Daryl.
Yeah, he's from Southern
yeah.
California.
I know he is. He was on my live stream on Sunday.
He was on
Why
our
is he-
live stream last week.
Yeah, he was up on my live stream, my hangout.
Yeah.
And not this coming Sunday. The following Sunday, he's doing a live stream in replacement for me, because I'm not going to be here.
Ooh.
Oh, very good.
Well, James is doing everything back to front. Down in his basement, he's got his
Well, this space will,
bedroom, and in his bedroom, he's got his kitchen.
yeah. Well, this spot where I am will be the studio for the YouTube channel and the train building room. This is where it's going to be. This space. I'll have a trains in here.
What is in that room at the moment then, James?
Well, I have to prep the space. I want to insulate the walls, put subfloor in, because everything is condensed into 2 rooms because of the renovation. I don't have a lot of room to store the equipment. So it's a process. So right now, the entire main level, except for 1 room, is stripped out to the bare subfloor.
Yeah, I've actually got a competition running on my. Am I allowed to say, Jeanette?
Yeah, go on.
Go
I've
on,
actually-
she says.
Yeah, I've got a competition running on my channel. I brought the video out.
What's the
Yes.
prize?
Believe it or not, it's a good prize. I've actually got scratch builders. You know, I do scratch building. I've scratch built a pallet company that's on the layout, and I'm actually brought the video out, and you can name the pallet company. And if you win the competition, you get to name the pallet company on the layout.
Or the one
Oh,
on stilts.
Yeah, the one on stage.
Unless you're making that bit like a,
I'll
like a.
pretend I know what the
ground
f is
floor.
on about.
Yeah, I've actually got 8 entries so far on it.
Tommy says, Mr. Pixar, will you do your vids with no
What
drone?
about AMD pallets?
I'll just sorry, Lee, if I'm interrupting. Yeah, he wants the Mini 3. Now that's the idea behind selling his drones so we can get the Mini 3. But he's got the Mavic 2 Pro up for sale and no interest. So he's also put his camera up there, so whichever sells.
I know, I seen that. I seen him put his camera up there.
I tell you what it is. He's desperate to get it before we go away, and it's only like 3 weeks today. So he actually wants to get it before we go away.
Where are you going to?
Milford-on-Sea, and it's called New Forest.
Okay.
It's on the south coast.
Yeah, it's sort of down south England.
Okay.
Don't go too far down. You meet Southerners.
Apparently you can see Isle of Wight from there. You're the Needle.
I'm going to say
The westernmost part of the Isle of Wight is directly north of that.
I've seen quite a few channels that have done, the Needles at Isle of Wight that live in that vicinity that have done Needles. So, sorry for interrupting, Lee. Carry on.
Yeah, no. All it is you get to get your name on the pallet company that's going to be on the layout, and it means your name, whatever you choose, will be on that layout, and it'll be on there to stay.
Hi, Dirt Rider. Long time no see.
Oh,
Is that squirrel hunting?
Oh, I've got another ticket to Leeds match, Chelsea on Sunday.
Ooh.
Really must be desperate.
Another ticket, so.
We're going to the theater on Sunday to see a play.
Well, up until last week, Johnny hadn't actually ever been to a football match. And he's found out he likes it.
And the football match in Canada is called soccer.
So I'm going there again this Sunday.
I used to go in the 80s, but
they hammered Wolverhampton last time I went a few weeks ago. So let's see if Chelsea next.
Yeah, Johnny. One thing I will say, I'm actually in Leeds the Wednesday, the 23rd, but I've got to go to drop everything off first, set everything up. Then, if you give me a ring, I'll try and meet up with you Wednesday. Whenever.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, we'll sort it out. You've got my number anyway, so you can give me a bell anytime.
Hey, Dirt Rider, you ought to come to England. You ought to come to UK. There's loads of squirrels about here. You'd have a field day in England.
Someday I'll come to England.
And you're allowed to kill them.
A couple of years.
The grey ones.
Yeah, the grey ones.
The process of invasive species.
Yeah, the grey ones you can, but the red ones you're not allowed to.
Are you still in the nuts?
Aren't they on about sort of getting on birth control because they like overrunning with grey squirrels?
Yeah, I can see all vets up a tree trying to give a bloody squirrel.
You can have roast
trying to chop the balls.
Jeanette.
Just get 2 bricks, it'll work wonders.
Stay while I trim your nuts.
2 bricks will work wonders.
Oh, new delicacy, deep fried squirrel.
I think it's something to do with food. It's because they're a lot.
Have a guess what I've got working partners. One of my very first GoPro.
Is it your makeup kit?
No, that's his. that's his Chinese no-name knockoff.
No, that's me. Yeah, that is. But it's my first GoPro.
Everything is made in
China.
China.
But I have 3 actual GoPros.
I've got 2.
I got 0.
No, I've got 2 Hero 3 black, Hero 3 Plus black,
I've got a phone, you just
Hero
point it
7
in.
black.
Job done.
But most of my videos were being shot on GoPro,
Hang on a minute.
aside from dashcam videos.
I realised I've left a shed on.
You can go live with a GoPro too.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
go
Hero
live.
7 will do live streaming.
Callum, Chris has been live on his before now.
Yeah.
No, GoPro.
Oh yeah. I don't have. I brought a Polaroid cube camera to test out for filming trains on the layout. I haven't.
Oh, that's like a Polaroid's version of Hero Session.
Yeah, it was. I got it on eBay.
Yeah, because I think there was was it Tecmo? I'm sure he reviewed one of them.
I think I've
He used to
had,
do custom reviews once upon a time.
I think it's been snowing on the layout.
No, well, I'd say you're dandruff, but you're a bit follically challenged, so I'm not so sure if it's that.
Look in the distance. I've been working with plaster of Paris.
There you go.
I've done
Why don't
that.
you use some flour? Mix some flour out of the kitchen cupboard.
Flour and water.
Or just a bit of,
Well,
I think a bit of plain or
do
silk
that.
raising.
I'm gonna drop out. 'Cause I got help for supper, and maybe somebody can join the stream.
Okay, then, James. Thank
You
you.
have,
for
James.
coming
you have
up.
a good
Thank you
evening,
for
See you
coming up.
everyone.
again, James.
Have
You
a
take
good
care,
one.
Lee.
See you,
Art,
James.
yes, everybody else in the chat. Have a good evening.
Yeah, see you
Okay.
later, James.
See
Bye.
you, James. See you around the streams.
I'll be around. Thanks, buddies. Have a good one.
Yeah, you
See you.
too. But yeah, at
I've
least
got
it's
another-
cooled down a bit now.
Bandana again. I think though I'm going for the scruffy look. Jackie doesn't like it. Jackie does not like it. She's told me I need to get a shave.
Well, I must admit, I don't like riffles. But
Jackie doesn't. She's told me I've got to get rid of it. I haven't had a shave since I've been back. This is the longest I've been back.
that's rough.
Yes, I've been called a scruff.
That's not new.
It ain't, is it? It ain't yet. Not new.
Yeah, everything's good here, Laura.
Oh, good in the hood.
I feel a lot better now. It's cooled down a bit.
It's a lot better since it's
I mean, it
cold.
definitely look cool. It's about sort of 20. Around about the
Yeah, I
20.
want to say
What, the 80, yeah.
I don't know what I think.
we haven't had no torrential rain.
No, nothing. Not a drop.
But it's been that fine, that fine drizzle.
Not a drop.
Scotland, is Edinburgh. A friend of mine in Edinburgh, he's had heavy thunderstorms.
Well, apparently they're coming this way, so
Not
I
what
went,
we want.
I went to Skirlington Market boot sale on Sunday as well, wasn't
you went to where?
I? Skirlington Market.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, because you're at Withensea, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I recognise
It was our time,
your
Johnny.
ear towers.
Yeah, look what I got, partners.
There's some good things at Skirlington.
Johnny's getting his big tool out.
Talk ones.
Yeah, not only one, two.
These,
You won't believe what I got these for. I got two for a fiver. I don't
Let me
think
guess,
they
you've
realised.
got cylinder head on RAV4.
I don't think they realised quite what they had in. These are worth a lot more.
Off
Yeah,
a
good mate.
Corbu thing.
Brittle.
All settings on end.
Well, you know what you're looking
You're
for.
supposed
and
you're
everything,
supposed to slacken it off when you're not using them because it puts tension on
Yeah,
it.
no, they are.
Yeah, if it's
I found the instructions for them actually. I thought that one was broken, but it ain't actually. This one with the twisted
instructions. Do not use.
Yeah. No, when you need to tighten bolts, you need certain tension on them. That's what you measure with
Yeah.
these. You just
You do. It's more like a cylinder head bolts and such like that.
I found on eBay were about 40 quid each, and I got both of them for £5. She went, my husband's just gone for a coffee. She went, I'll do them 3 quid each. I said, well, that one's missing its end. Can I have 2 for £5?
Johnny drives a hard bargain.
Where's the Yorkshireman?
I could talk up a tank with him.
I'd be surprised if he didn't.
So here's the scenario. Johnny slaps his fiver down on the table and does a run
Yeah.
before
Casually walked away.
Right.
And then on the way out, because we'd stayed back to end because we had something to eat and that, this guy went 20p everything, right? So I got 3 hammers for 60p. Old hammers as well. They're old ones.
In fact, John, I think I did a video on Skirlington Market.
It's a massive market.
Yeah. I've been a few times.
Oh, and they also got one of those
In fact, I once stayed at the site there.
those
'Cause
clamp
it's
things that help you remove your oil filter. It's like a rubber clamp.
Oh,
you
yeah.
stick it in and
Oh,
you're like,
strap. Is it like
Yeah,
a,
yeah.
I've got a
Strap, yeah.
I've got a
Brand new in the packet, £1. Can't go.
I've got a chain wrench.
So I managed to get 3 hammers and 2 torque wrenches and
Yeah, because when I did Beetle service, I had to use chain wrench to get the oil filter off.
£6.60 to be.
That's what I call a result, Johnny. You know, for less than a tenner, you got 2 wrenches and 3
Wenches.
hammers.
Use them for weight training, they're heavy.
Tommy says a strap wrench.
Yeah. For to get your oil filters off when they're stuck.
Yeah. Well, chain wrenches are best because I once broke a strap wrench trying to
it's
get
a
the filter off.
It's an heavy
Honestly,
duty.
it literally broke the strap. The filter was on that tight. I tried the old school method of the screwdriver through the filter.
Oh, I tried that. I ended up having
tried
to take
that.
it tin opener.
Well, I got the chain wrench and it got the filter off.
I ended up cutting the filter out and then putting a bolt up the middle and taking it
It's
off.
the third time I've serviced that Beetle because
I've got a picture set off.
oh, where's Brother Lee got to come back, Lee?
I'm here, yeah.
Haley's cat fell out a window earlier. Free
He's
stall.
wondering.
Working on. I was just putting a.
Yeah, that, Jeanette.
No, what did you say?
Haley's new little kitten fell out a bloody three-star window earlier. And just landed next to him all sat in garden and just ran off back upstairs. Cat about that big 3-story Victorian house and it fell out the top window.
Well, they do tend to land on their feet.
Like, we were about a bit in like pain, crying and that, and then it were off.
Yeah.
So I think it's down to 7, that one.
Yeah. Oh, Lee, I've no videos in the bank
I've got what?
because I've
got
uploaded.
and I'm happy. I know how to schedule my videos to go out.
That's exactly what I do.
I know
That's
how
what I've
to
done.
do
I've
that.
uploaded. Yeah, well, it's easy when you get to end.
Yeah, I can actually do it.
Oh, something else I got as well for 20p when you're doing that 20p store. You know them tiny little vices where you can work on like the little ones, hobby ones.
Oh, yeah.
A really old standingly one of those.
Like that.
Bit bigger.
Right.
Bit bigger. No, it's not that crappy. It's a good one.
You know, you used to collect the vices, don't you?
Snobby.
Yeah, snobs. Yeah.
It's when you clamp to your desk and then you.
See you later, Laura.
Let's see, Laura.
Tommy says, I yesterday picked up a very nice old made in Sheffield Eclipse number 48 saw.
Jeanette's like, what?
I've got videos till 9th of September.
I understand the made in Sheffield bit.
Oh, no, while I was driving around at the weekend, I kept hearing like a little scraping noise when I was turning to the left. Or when I checked it, the pads were wearing quite thin. So, I've got new pads on now. Did that
We need new discs, though. We'll be all right till next pad
when I
change.
bought the rear ones, because for MOT, they were on special offer, so I bought the front ones at the same time, so they were in the box in the shed. The car's got new front brakes on.
Win-win situation because
You
you've
need new
already got them,
discs.
Johnny.
Yeah, the back one was starting to, weigh on the little tag, little warning tag, and little clips.
Yeah.
Scrapey scrape. I knew it was doing some.
Chicken dinner.
The front, the front parts of the pad's not too bad, but I cleaned them all up as well. Wire rolled them all, wire brushed them all.
Yeah.
It'll need new rotors when I do it again.
Great.
Discs, I mean.
Americanisms here.
Yeah. I'll need new discs on next time.
Yeah, well, you have to change discs every time you change pads. Probably every other pad change.
Well, I had a bit of a lip forming, so I've just got rid of that lip.
Yeah, as long as the thickness is still within spec, they're
Oh,
all right.
I mean, this might be a stupid question, but you know when they're sort of wearing like uneven, isn't it? When your tracking needs doing.
No, it's your wheels, not
That's
your
to do with your
brakes.
steering.
Oh.
It's to do with your front wheel alignment. You have to
You had a go, didn't
either put toe in or toe out. That's what your front wheel alignment is.
Toe in, toe out.
It's never dead on straight like that. It's either toe in with your front
Yeah.
wheel of your wheels pointing inwards or toe out.
You see, this is what I'm saying.
The
I
next
don't
three
know
toes
anything
not under the wheel.
about cars, but I do know that you can have put it on some cups, aren't they? What they put your wheels on.
That's to do with alignment of your front wheels.
And I know it's called you know what I mean? So I sort of
Because uneven tyre wear.
I do know sort of snippets here and there, you know what I mean? But
You get to know the sound of your own car, though, don't you? Even though the car ran fantastic this weekend, by the way. That car, I put 40 quid in that car, and it lasted the entire weekend. That went to bid twice, Wivensey, Hornsey. I've been swimming up to here, swimming. I walked to the line with there.
His dad's got a caravan in Hornsey.
I walked right into sea until I'm up to there, and I just went. Started swimming about. All good.
It's been a while since I've been to Withensea. Used to go to Withensea Sands quite a bit. But I've ever taken.
When I got with Tracy about a few weeks after we got together, we went to Overtook Coast and my mum's caravan.
Yeah, but I recognise your pier towers.
Yeah.
There used to be a pier at Withensea.
Well, my mum took a photo of us two stood there 20 years ago when we first got together.
Wow.
And I took one another 20 years later.
So we're like your 20
Yeah.
20 year memory type of thing.
Still try to kiss me, I don't know. She needs to calm down. She was wearing an England tracksuit then, the one I took home and dyed like a blue colour with my jeans, and she wasn't happy about it.
Oh, Richard says intercooler hose went on his Volvo one Saturday. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Like
oh dear.
Too difficult to replace.
This is the thing, Johnny. I don't even know whether the pub's still standing where me and Chris. It's probably been demolished now.
Yeah, it's probably gone.
I tried to go swimming at Wivensea, but it's too pebbly. It was like unwanted acupuncture.
Well, you should have put some on your feet. Don't go
I've
barefoot.
been doing that last day, and I thought I'll just whack my shoes and socks off and get myself in there, but it was a bit pebbly.
But that place we go into, Milford on Sea, there is actually, it is sort of like.
It was midday though, so it was starting to come in a bit, because normally it tides right back out.
But the beach is very pebbly, so we've been told.
What's the cleanest page in the manual? When I'm putting the work back on, my normal talk setting is too
I use the German ones, gut and tight. Well, the one there like BMWs and Volkswagens.
Oh, Yorkshire's top
I
wrench,
don't
it'll
always
do.
get partners sort of width, but I got that one.
Yeah,
Good and
Yorkshire
tight.
torque wrench goes, it'll do when you click it. Well, guess what I managed to do as well? I managed to book another weekend just before Keena goes back, a long weekend at that site. And it was half price as well.
What site was it again?
Cowden.
Oh, Cowden, yeah.
A bit deposit.
Don't think I've been to that one. When I stayed at Skirlington, that wasn't the first choice. It was another one that they owned.
The caravan we got available is right next to the club. I went, oh, that's good. When I fall out the door, I've not got far to go. Tracy got up on stage and sang "She's Royal." You know.
Do you know how long I looks like I'm in Leeds until at least Wednesday?
Yeah, I'll pop and see you.
Yeah.
Call it a drive-by, Lee.
Well, I'm actually what I'm planning doing. I get into Leeds coach station at 2:30 in the afternoon on the 23rd. Going from there to get the bus up to. I'm getting the bus at 2:30 up to Bramley Park that drops me right by Production Gate.
I'm thinking coach station. Is that one on Vicar Lane?
covered.
You'll know when you're in Bramley. All you smell is cannabis.
No, the bus stop is right by where I've got to
Even
go
the
in.
car air fresheners and that flavour.
I'm going in on Blue Gate, and that's production gate. I'm going there. I'm going to get the wristband, go in, set the temps up. Once I've got all my gear set up, I'll then be coming off site. So I'll be able to meet up around 5 o'clock, Johnny.
Yeah, I'll have to keep my doors locked. I've moved on from Bramley, you see, so it might be a bit of a gangland thing when I go back.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
probably,
I'm joking. I've got loads of friends in Bramley. I'm over there all the time. But Bramley Park is literally.
Bramley
15
Park.
minutes
You'll
away.
get up until midnight on Wednesday. You'll get to by the bus stop, but after midnight on Wednesday, it's all one-way systems.
Oh, I can kiss me butt on that then.
Well,
There's only one way into
the
Bramley.
station.
You need more than one way into Bramley. It's called an escape route.
Plan your escape. Plan
Well, I
B.
did. I moved away from there about 9 years ago now. I was on the Fairfield estate. A bit rough there. Even the big dog owners had bigger dogs just to make the other one look fun.
Where the dogs carry flick knives.
Yeah. Where the dogs say in it.
Oh dear.
I've got to go pick something. Oh dear, Jesus.
Holy.
It was me sneezing.
Oh.
No,
To do that again, you need planning permission.
Yeah.
Yeah, the proper Victorian hammers that I got as well, they're old ones. Ian Matthews has put them in his collection.
I have to sell them to him.
One needs new one new handle and 4 new ends.
Oh, archite broom.
Yeah, so it's basically a stick. No, one's just had a screwed it to the top of it to stop the top falling off.
No.
20p each. Anyway.
Baby, will you pull that way a bit so I can put it back on because I'm sweating now?
Oh.
Put it on, but I'll move it a bit further away so it's not. Yeah.
Got to get Tracy soon. She's up at Ailey. That's why I got the call. Ailey's cat's fallen out the window. Says, is it alive? The wind it's squirming a bit. So I'll be waiting a minute. There's a number for the PDSA. So they shut at 5. This was about 5 past.
Well, in Sheffield, there's a PDSA hospital, like just for emergencies like that. You know, where
There's one like that. It's Bradford. Nearest one is Bradford.
There's one in Bali as well, if I remember right.
Jeanette, if I wasn't at Leeds that weekend, I was going to come Sheffield.
Oh,
What, you
dodged a bullet there, then, Johnny. Sorry, Lee. I had to get that one in.
You're doing World Tour of Yorkshire.
Main shop has got an open day, and I was going to Sheffield.
What's got an open day?
Rails of Sheffield, the model shop.
Oh.
Fucking clue.
It's a model train shop in Sheffield.
Right. Yeah.
Is it up?
We're bound to know that, Lee. We're bound to know that.
Up, is it on Ely?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that one we go past when we go to. Because if you go
Bloody hell,
to
Jeanette knows where it
like
is.
B&M and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got an open day up there, or the same weekend I'm at Leeds.
But yeah, it is they don't deal in anything else but
Alexa, show outside.
railways and
Okay.
yeah. I know which one you're on about because we've been past it. But
Tracy bought loads of clothes from that boot sale thing. She's
Ooh.
got shorts for the rest of her life.
One pair for every day of the week.
As per usual, started buying baby clothes for Callie.
Don't shops have open days every time they. That's Richard.
You'll see the closing down sales around here, though.
They're doing an open day to launch something or something. I don't know the full
And
story.
I know where it is because, same as I say, I think it's basically only model railway shop in Sheffield. So
I had an open day, but there were drafts, so I'll show it. Right, I'm going to get Tracy. I won't be long.
okie dokie then, Johnny.
I'll take you for a drive, but my phone's dead. Look.
Oh,
Don't do that. Look.
oh.
Faulty. Good job
But
being
yeah.
gas powered. I won't be able to afford to charge it. October 1st, shut your gas off, people. We're going to teach them a lesson. October 1st, whether you prepay or not, just shut the gas off at the mains. It will cause a big surge. You'll have a total freak out, and it'll teach them a lesson.
What's the score, baby?
Well, I agree with the sentiment, but the reality is somewhat
The
different.
reality is we've got to do something about it. Before, the minute people put their eating on, they're going to get the shock of their lives.
Hiya, Gordo.
Right, well, belong.
It's either that or freeze to death.
The only thing that we've got is gas cooker and is eating.
Got your guy to keep a jumper. A jumper. It's not summoners that'll freeze. We'll just put an extra jumper on.
Yeah.
Hiya, Crypto. How are you?
I'll block dust off my mittens, Pat Nest. I'll be fine.
Which string on them so you don't lose them.
He's got like some heated ones.
I really take the tea cozy out of storage.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but if you just shut it off with credit on, I'm shutting it off for a week in protest. It's cancelling the people that are going to. A lot of people are just going to cancel the direct debit for 4 weeks and then pay the bill. It'll teach them all a lesson.
Terry, how are you?
In France, they've privatised it also.
But yeah,
so
well, I think what
people can,
Gordon's saying, it don't matter whether you shut it off or whatever, you've still got to pay your standing charge. But yeah, I see.
Yeah, but as long as you keep the credit on it, I won't need to use the gas, will I? So, it's only a protest thing. I'm not asking you all to keep it on.
Topped gas and electric for 3 months. It's lasted.
Yeah, fart pixie. Yeah, that's a warming thing. The cheaper warm your house on farts, won't it? 9p a tin.
But we'll just congregate round Chris's his new butane gas thing that he's bought. Cooking. Yeah.
It could be Chris's carbon poo print.
Richard says he's just got his council tax bill today, £178 a month for a flat. Wow.
Yeah, where's everybody living? Central London.
But yeah, I mean, he were on panel.
Is
on
it not the
Friday
tooting tax man?
It looked a nice gap. But yeah, that is.
It must be a luxury apartment.
Yeah, it is, Steve.
He's living in a penthouse.
He's living the life because he's single
He's
now.
living in a penthouse in Preston.
Nearly had a solar eclipse then. Lee took his bandana off. It's all right, Crypto. I'd got my fan on, and then Richard was saying they were like humming, rumbling, or whatever, and I got my fan, but it was right close to me. So I put it back on again, and Chris has moved it a bit further away, so you probably not hear it as much. So, but Richard says it is a penthouse, but that's just a fancy name for a loft.
that flat that Richard lives in, and you could put a nice big railway layout in that room.
It's a good job you're not living there with him then, isn't it?
You can get a good night from literally, as long as you can get to the kitchen and walk away to the kitchen, the rest could be a whole layout room.
So are you, Biscuit? Eh? I don't know, you were looking at me funny. Licking his chops. Either that or he's been eating his meat. Pardon me.
It was not me.
No, it's that coffee.
I've had one cup of coffee. Oh God, I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. I'm getting dragged out.
Bodo says it were automated. I got caught a few years back. I was living with my ex and had my own property, didn't stay at mine for 3 months, had to put money on. It took all the credit on the meter and extra just to get it back in credit.
That's hilarious, that one, Richard. I'd have to wait a level crossing to go for a pay.
But yeah. But the thing is, we've got a smart meter, and I don't think they're all that smart. Only for the fact that, like, pre-smart meters, like on your key, on your electric, it were like a key that you had to go into Asda, and same with gas, you'd buy these cards. But now, you just go into British Gas, app. And you could put it on, so you no need to move a muscle. You know, you can automatically do it, you know. Oh dear. Crypto's not having a good day, she says. Her son dropped the mice out the freezer. Luckily, my snake was hungry, lost, ate, and they not cheat. Well, this is it. This is it. But you know what gets my goat and all. I was sort of going 360 on topics. There's been a thing tonight. They're wanting us to donate so much a month to Afghanistan now. Nah.
Do you know what I say to that?
Yeah, charity begins at home. But this is the thing. They got shot at Taliban, but they've let them take over again for some reason.
Let them fight it out between themselves.
Hiya, Richard.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
You know my mother?
Yep.
I can't say that.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they've let Taliban take over again, and they've put sanctions here, there, and everywhere. So, yeah. I mean, my motto is charity begins at home.
Yeah, charity does begin at home.
Oh, God.
Oh no, it's Chris.
Yeah, 178 quid a month.
I nearly fell off my seat then when you said
Yeah, that's
that.
a lot. What is it? A luxury penthouse in Preston or something?
Oh, can you see? 178. 178 first one, then it's 177 after that.
Yeah, how does anyone afford to live?
That's ridiculous.
It is.
I'm sure I should get something knocked off for living here alone.
You probably will.
But I mean, I look at it nowadays. You know, I mean, we on universal credit. You want to get everything you can while you can, if you know what I mean. That's sort of my motto. But well, like I was talking to Chris today, and with me having an underactive thyroid, I get prescriptions free for the rest of my life because it's a lifelong condition. and I'm on regular medication every single month for the rest of my life. So I goes to doctors this particular time, and I don't know what it were. And she said to me, she says, we can get them at chemists, she says, and they're not all that dear. I went, right, hang on a minute. Look at it from my perspective. I get my prescriptions for nothing. So why would I go to the chemist and pay for something that I can get on prescription and not pay a thing? I've paid my dues to society. You know what I mean? And it's only because I've got an underactive thyroid that I get them free anyway. You know what I mean? But it's, yeah. She didn't know what to say when I said that to her. You know, I get my prescriptions free, so why would I go to chemist and buy something when I know I can get it on a prescription free? You know, you say pennies and pounds mount up, as this saying goes.
Yeah, I don't get that. If you look after the pennies, the pounds will look after themselves, because I know loads of people who've got a jar full of pennies that are skins.
Let's go cash them in. Or up the game a bit and start putting pounds in it instead of pennies.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, don't you? You know what I'm on about. Why should I pay for something when I can get it on prescription and not pay a penny? So there you go. Are you got your sound on, Richard? I can hear myself.
No, the YouTube, I've got the tab is, knocked off.
Oh.
Not me.
It's not doing it now.
Yeah, I've got it muted on YouTube.
Yeah, he's probably got it muted and worked out.
It
He's
seems all right now.
Has he worked out yet how to pop out chat? I'm not going to confuse him now.
No, I can see chat here.
But the thing is, I mean, if you're on, I mean, there's no really need for a pop out chat, because I just watch the chat, even though sort of, you know, they're lagging behind one another. You know, I don't need pop out chat.
Oh, I've got pop. I've got
Simplicity. But let me have a look. What temperature is here?
8 has entered my competition.
Yeah, that hose for my car apparentness, I've had to order one. It takes 4 days, 3 to 4 days to come, so I've just got a bit of tape around it at the moment.
A budget.
The one that blows, not the one that sucks. It must be on the blowing side. I was driving up a hill and I got a message on dashboard saying engine system service required, and I could hear a hissing sound coming under on it, like when you read it, like a snake.
You know, we're getting much pressure.
Yeah, it was blowing out. Whatever it is, it's blowing out. I took it down this morning. It says, your pipe on your intercooler's gone. It says it's blowing out. So he says it's 4 days or dealer only parts. He says, so, he says, quickest I can get one is 4 days. So he said, I'll put a bit of tape around it. And to be honest, it's actually fine now. He's taped it up. But anyway, I'm going to put me a new one on Friday.
Gordon says, me and the ex-wife went to Loch Ness searching for Nessie. I stood at the water's edge looking. There it is. I didn't know that's my reflection, the ex said. You said Harry Richard hissing Sid. Well, it's one of these things, Gordo. We did a budget job. He's making fine now. But I forgot. Oh yeah, it's 21 here. Sort of slightly cooler.
It's 28 here.
God.
I hope you meant centigrade, not Fahrenheit.
28 centigrade.
What is that in that room or just the temperature outside? Oh, yeah, well that's inside your room.
I mean, it's like this. When Chris goes out in car, when it's finished its warmest, it's got up to about 38 in car. But that's because it's in car. But yeah, we've still got patio doors open, and I've put my fan back on.
I got fan. I got window open.
I haven't had the window open all day because we've had fine rain all day.
No rain here.
What I don't know what Tommy's on about. He says must have talked down that tape properly to manufacture recommended spec. Oh dear. But yeah, I mean it's like this, you know. It'll do till you get it in garage. You know what I mean?
Until part turns up.
Yeah.
They're always slow. It's a place in Preston, Dove's Volvo, and whatever you go for, they've always got to order it. It's unbelievable. They keep nothing in their stock at all. Nothing.
Oh, a lot of dealers are like that. They've got to order it in.
Oh, I'm going to say, and that's a Volvo dealer.
Yeah.
All dealers have will be like service bits in stock. Your oil and filters. That's all they'll have in stock. Oh, what else? You've got to order it in.
It's only cheap. It's only, I think, 13 quid the hose.
And then an astronomical amount for him to fit it.
No, the garage says it'll only take him about an hour, and so he'll probably charge about 40 quid, I would think.
Yeah, it's about right for an hour's labour.
Yeah, I know him quite well. So he's all right, and he does all our vans at work. So you know, he always does a good price. You know.
Don't rip you off.
No, because if he ripped me off, I'd just send vans somewhere else.
When I says tilt garage and Tommy says tilt garage. Oh dear. But it's like one of them things. I mean, yeah, it's all well and good to put tape round it until, you know, you take it into garage, but you never know when it's going to blow again, do you?
No. It's very hard finding
it goes again, you know exactly what it is.
You know, it really is difficult. We used to go to one that were very close to work, but you'd go in, you'd say, oh, spring snapped on one at Vans, can you sort it? And he'd say, can't fit you in for another fortnight. Well, that's not damn good.
So what's Fern going to do then for a fortnight?
It's always good ones that are busy.
You know, it just can't function like that. If you've got vans that have to be out every day, you can't just stop the job. So, you know, it's really difficult.
Yeah, I mean that's a bit of a daft thing to say. You know, can you wait a fortnight? No, you need to do that.
No, it's just. Fortunately, our customers don't operate like that. If we say we're going to be somewhere, we have to be there. You know.
Well, that's it. You know. Oh, sorry, I can't get to you for a fortnight. Vans need something doing to it, but garage can't fit us in for a fortnight.
Yeah, that's no good. I mean,
you know,
the garage we use now, he will have a do with it straight away, instantly. You know, you'll stop whatever he's doing and have a go. If it's something, you know, obviously, if you have to wait for a part, there's nothing you can do about that. You know.
Well, that's it.
But if he can fix it there and then, he will do. Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it's one of these things where Hiya, Wrench King, how are you?
Hello, Austin.
Ooh, it says it's one of from B&M staff specials. Thanks to Mrs. G, only paid £1 for it. Ooh, can't grumble at that.
Two stream I was in before I come on yours. I was up on his panel because I've been on 2 streams before,
Oh,
and he's been plugging me all day on his streams with me competition. So I've been supporting him, and I'm helping him to try and grow his channel as well because he's only just got that channel back. He got hacked on Wreck-It King, and he's only just got it back off YouTube.
a bit like Chris then, but he managed to get his.
He got it back, yeah, he got it back, lucky enough.
So what do you do now then, Richard?
What do I want, sorry?
What job do you do now then?
I work at an engineering firm where we make machines that make paint and concrete, and it's all mainly linked at building industry, but you know, not all of it. We just make machines. We service them and install them, you know, all over the country.
Wow.
They're like big mixers, if you will, really big, large mixers. You know.
See, this is the thing. I mean, we've not we've kept in touch with one another, but not kept in touch. And I know you said you drove HGVs, didn't you?
Used to, yeah.
Yeah.
I jacked that in about 10 years ago. That's just rubbish work, is that? I'll never go back to that again. Never. You know, unless you're lucky enough to work for somebody like Asda or something, when all you're doing is just driving up and down the road, dropping a trailer, picking up a trailer, dropping a trailer, then great. But when you're delivering all over, sure, no way.
That's it.
Oh, my dad loves it. He does the same, but he does the F1. He drives the F1 wagon with all the hospitality.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to the other extreme. Is that I know somebody who works on that as well for Stobbarts, but that's a totally different thing. That's not driving a wagon. That's just having a good life. Is that? That's totally different. No comparison.
Oh yeah, it is having a good life. You get to see the F1. And
Eddie Stobart does Tesco and Asda, don't they?
Yeah.
Tommy said that must be interesting. Very few good engineering places left.
Yeah. Quite a few actually around Blackburn near me. You know, quite a few, but we just specialise in certain things. You know, I mean, a lot of our customers. A lot of our customers are over Partnests way, over sort of Leeds, Huddersfield, Elland. We have one of our biggest customers is in Elland. You know, we do work for.
I know I live.
You know, spend a lot of time.
My way.
I spend a lot of time in
Irish.
Elland, shall I say?
hello, Scrapping Irish.
Hi, Irish.
Irish.
But yeah, I mean, are you based in thing, or do you go out in vans or?
No, we have a place. I don't go out in vans. We have an engineering shop that does things on lathes, and we have a manufacturing shop. You know, a fabrication place where there's people employed. All they do is make things all day long. And then we have fitters that are out all the time.
Yeah.
That go out every morning.
Out on tools, basically.
Yeah, they come in every morning, pick up the tools and whatever they need, and off they go. You know, like tomorrow they're going to a place, again over your way actually, a place called Goole tomorrow.
Hull way into it.
That's like going out to Hull, isn't it? I think Goole.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's near Hull.
Goule's like last stop before M62,
Yeah, well, there's a couple of lads going there tomorrow.
Bullhowden.
Big platform in the platform.
Near him,
Um,
near Doggo. I'll go swing him around. Let's see him howling.
He's talking to Chris. Shut up.
Yeah, let's see him.
You interrupted his conversation.
We're having a bromance to mine.
It's funny. He looks directly at Chris. He's going, like he's talking to him. I think Jack has been watching footy. Crypto Liverpool's been playing.
Yeah. Yeah, she's been watching football. That's why I'm getting peace and quiet.
Chris said they were 1-1. I don't know whether they. Yeah.
I haven't. This
Oh,
bit.
but talking of football, were it Tottenham and Chelsea yesterday? There was some right argy-bargy. Even managers were at each other's throats.
Oh, Irish doesn't want to talk about the game, so we'll leave it out.
But yeah, they were right having some argy-bargy, and this is the thing. Who's Tottenham coach? He went to shake this Thomas Tuchel's hand. He went to shake Thomas Tuchel's hand. He grabbed over his hand and he like pulled him right, and he was like right in his face. Gordo says our rude partner. It's a private conversation between Chris and Biscuit. I swear, sometimes they talk to each other. Oh,
Yeah,
can't
just
say
a
that.
big dog.
But yeah, they'd already had a bit of argy-bargy between each other, so they both got yellow cards. But then right at the end of match, same as I say, Tuchel grabbed Conte's hand and pulled him close into him and like right in his face, and they both got red cards. But yeah, I mean, you used to seeing you used to seeing like I'm talking. I can hear me.
Yes,
Anyway,
Yeah.
you used to see players, with the disagreements and everything, but now managers. It's not doing it now.
StreamYard's playing up, I think. StreamYard's being StreamYard, I think.
It only does it now every now and again. But anyway. But this is why I don't watch football, I mean, it's bad enough seeing players sort of shoving and pushing and whatever. You might managers going at it and all. So, but anyway. Oh, well, like you then, partners.
that was a big crackle off somebody.
I was going to say there was some crackling.
I think Lee's meditating.
No, it's thinking.
Can't hear you now.
It's a lot of effort for him to think.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
You can smell the burning. You can see smoke coming out his ears.
The steam's coming out my ears.
It's dangerous
The
thinking.
steam's coming out my ears.
Yeah. It's called Lee with half a brain. Gifted.
It is dangerous. Dangerous me thinking. I'm not even going to have YouTube tomorrow. I'm getting dragged over to Liverpool.
He's actually
all day.
got a brain partners.
I don't think
Let's say
he
that-
have. I've lost it. I don't
The only
think they
thing
have.
he's got between his ears is a bald patch.
No, that's sawdust.
I've got a load of stubble that I need to get rid of. Jackie's told me I've got to get rid of it.
They were still there on his head.
Well, just take Richard's example. He's got like a chiseled beard look. He's going for the chiseled beard look.
That's what they call it, a chisel look. I call it the can't be arsed look.
No, Lisa's what you call can't be arsed look.
Yeah, mine's the can't be arsed. Look at it. It's just a scruff.
I've got a long way to go to catch up to Johnny.
Gordo says other managers are frightened of our manager. Is likely to kick your teeth in if you upset him. But yeah, I've seen players, having disagreements before.
Manager,
now, but
Sir Alex.
never managers. So, but yeah, they both got red carded in end. But I mean, when all's said and done, I mean, not want to take sides or anything, but Conte held his hand out to shake his hand, and it were him that grabbed his hand and pulled him towards him, that Chelsea manager. So, yeah, I mean, other one were to blame. It was totally that, but they both got red carded. So, it's one of them things.
I think I'm going to move the camera. I've got an idea where the camera's going.
What's that?
I'm going to move the camera.
It's been burning again.
Yeah, I
Sound like
did
that comedian, that. What we call him. The guy who used to do it with microphone.
Can it cogs were in.
Yeah.
Norman Collier, I think he was called.
Oh dear, the beat Barnsley manager up. I think it is
Comedian
that.
I think he was called Collier, Norman Collier.
Yeah,
Who's messing with the microphone?
it's Port Nest. He's clicking about with his.
I don't even know where my
Partners
microphone is.
being an idiot. Being a village idiot.
Yeah, something like that, but the Port Nest.
It's like yesterday, Partners had problems with StreamYards. He got kicked out of my live stream.
I think I might have been in the basement at the time. Got kicked out.
Can't hear you now.
Partners is having StreamYard issues like yesterday.
Gordo says stop sending smoke signals out, Lee.
Yeah, I'll try to, Gordo.
Just trying to find that.
Turn your volume up a bit. On testing.
It's on full. Shouldn't be any problems apart from me turning this.
It's because you've been playing about with it.
Now, let's not get personal.
Gordo says, tell the truth, Lee, you booted him from StreamYards.
No, I didn't. 1 minute he was there. 1 minute he was there, but I was changing a lot of people around on my StreamYards last night. I had too many people up there for having 6 on. Next month, I'm getting the paid version of StreamYards.
Burning coming from Salford, I think.
Making Partner's favourite tomorrow.
Oh, that, yes.
Yes.
So how many people are you allowed in on stream?
On the free one, 6, but on the paid version, you are allowed up to 10.
But you can have overlays and all sorts on the
But the
paid.
thing is, Richard, with 6, I think that's enough, because if you have more than 6, you've got people talking over one another all the time, and you know, somebody's butting in or blah blah blah, and to me, I think 6 is enough.
Yeah.
Not with my streams at the moment, the way they're going.
Even so, that's when problems start. When you've got that many people on panels, you've got people talking over one another.
Yeah.
When you're having to say to one
Got less than
person,
6.
"Hiya, Kyle, how are you?" You've got,
Hiya,
you've got to say to somebody, "Can you just be quiet and let so and so talk?" Or can you just let and that's the problem that you have when you've got too many. I mean, it was like on Hangouts. It was exactly the same. You've got people talking. The more people that you have, so I started when it were Hangouts.
Hangouts still exists.
Hi, Harold. How are you? But
Hangouts.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I think 6 is plenty. You know what I mean? And even though sort of Google Hangouts didn't limit you as to how many people you could have on the panel, it was same thing. You got people talking over one another. And to be fair, you know what I mean? It's I mean, when all's said and done, Lee, I mean, you saying on about backdrops and things like that, you know what I mean? I can't see point in paying for something that I'm quite happy to carry on as I am, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I want to get it. There's a lot of options on it. You can record with it. You can do a lot of options with the paid version.
But this is the thing, Lee. YouTube records it anyway.
No, you can do records, not record. You can record a video on StreamYard, the paid version.
But to me, I think it's a lot a month.
I'm not getting it. I've had an email off StreamYard. I can get it cheaper than what they're saying. I've been offered it for an offer.
Crypto says she's never been on Google Hangouts. Richard here, RB Rail, is the expert on Google Hangouts, aren't you, Richard?
Oh yeah, I've been there. I think you should call it Google. You feel like hanging yourself, not Hangouts.
Can you remember when you used to try to come on my panels?
Yeah. That's like 4 years ago.
Google Hangouts still exists now. Could I do a lot with talking with a lot of the states lot on Google Hangout?
We had fun with Richard with Google Hangouts. We did.
But I've started using. I've gone back to an old platform I'm using. I've gone back to my Discord. I can chat on Discord.
Now the thing is, Richard, isn't it a lot easier using StreamYards than it Google Hangouts?
Yeah.
It's been replaced. Don't call it Google Hangouts anymore. Call it Google Chat.
Yeah, Gordo said we had some laughs on. Can you remember Richard trying to he'd get his picture on, but we couldn't hear him? You know what I mean? And the laughs we've had trying to get Richard onto these Hangouts, you know, we did. We've had some laughs.
God.
But all at Richard's expense, I might add. But yeah. Just talking about when Richard was trying to come up on Google Hangouts. Gordo said we had some laughs on Hangouts. I said we did. Good old
Yeah, it was
days,
bad.
eh?
It was bad, I must admit. Like the 1 minute I had no picture, and I had no
Hey,
sound,
this
and I had
is
nothing.
no word of a lie. I'm going to tell you something now. The guy that bought Chris's Mini 2, he rang up tonight about SD cards and SD card readers. And I think he bought, were it 128? Yeah, 128 gigabyte SD card. And Chris says, well, I've always used a 64. Yeah. And then he would go in, yeah, you'd probably be better off, you know, if you do, God, I might be selling this Blue Yeti mic. Chris will go in and it was saying something about,
Gordo, send me a Facebook message.
it will go in like,
I may be interested.
if you're going on holiday or something, it says you want, and then it will go in, and I'm going, don't you mean an external hard drive? And Chris says, oh, you all technical. Don't know about technology. And I'm there shouting, yeah, you're on about external hard drive. Oh, dear me. And Chris and his son were laughing. And he says, that was my missus, he says, and she don't know nothing all about technology. Yeah, he sort of had a brain fart moment, you know what I mean? He couldn't think what it was called. But yeah, he couldn't think of it, and he was like, yeah, you need one of them. He says,
yeah, well, Facebook me, Gordo. Facebook me. I'm interested if you are going to be selling it, because I'm looking at getting a mic.
But it's like same as I said to Chris. I says, you know, now you know how I feel when I'm talking away and I'm forgetting what I'm saying. You know, it's called old age.
So this chat now that I've got here, I can see it. You can't respond to this, can you? That's on StreamYard. You can only read it.
Yeah.
You can only read it.
About the YouTube chat.
You can to respond. You usually YouTube.
You see, that's one of the things why I have me YouTube side of it, just in case. But I'm the only one that can post in this chat. If you're on panel, you can't chat in chat.
You can if you pop out YouTube.
Yeah, just said that a bit earlier on, Lee. Get with the program.
Okay, I'll get with the program.
Oh, MSN Messenger, God. That's a black.
Yeah, I remember MSN Messenger.
No, that's going back.
I know, and Yahoo. Can you remember Yahoo?
I've still got a Yahoo email.
Yeah, I saw it. It says, Amjad says,
my work email is Yahoo.
But bless her, she was struggling. How many people were on her panel? But this is the thing. This is what I'm saying, Amjad, about having too many people on. You know what I mean? You've got people talking over one another all the time, and that makes no one on this one, does it? To me, I don't think it's fair having a shitload of people and having to say, well, can you just be quiet while so and so talks, or can you know what I mean? It's not fair. It says I remember doing video calls on that.
Oh, Zoom's not so bad. There's a few people who use Zoom.
This is the thing. I mean, I looked into it.
Zoom out at the moment. Angela Mason, Fluid Art, bit stateside, that does a lot of fluid stuff. Fluid Art with inks is starting to press that's using Zoom.
I looked into it before I started using StreamYard.
Oh dear.
And it's way too complicated for me, you know.
Yes.
Zoom.
Yes. Skype is still going, Gordo.
Gordo.
Skype is still going. 'Cause I've got Skype on my.
Some people say that audio on Zoom is better than StreamYard. That's only one
It
place
is.
StreamYard audio.
It is. I don't. There's no streams I go in on that no more.
Norman Cole, broken.
Oh, his mic's playing up.
No, that was deliberate. That was a. Welcome back, Johnny.
Tommy says, yeah, Chris Biscuit needs to wait his turn. He's finishing his Ron meat off.
Oh, they got the cat. They got the cat to the vets. It hadn't broken a single bone at all.
Very lucky then.
It fell 3 floors out of a Victorian house. You know, the bay window at the top room.
Kitten's made of rubber.
Wait, well, it's only about 8 weeks old, so it's pretty elastic.
Yeah, kitten's bones are literally made of rubber.
It just landed like on its legs, rolled about a bit. But give it a little painkiller, but no broken bones, no.
It's like when kids are little, yeah, they're very pliable, or is that correct word? You know what I mean? They soon bounce back, you know, but oh, Gordo says I use Discord for video calls.
Yeah, I've got a Discord account actually.
I have as well.
Yeah. I actually share videos. I've shared you out a lot on Discord lately, Jeanette.
Lee,
Yeah, try and watch.
have you got a Tumblr account?
Oh, what?
No, but he's got a grinder.
What?
Here's one. Have you got a Getter account?
I said, Lee, have you got a Tumblr account? And the partner says nobody's got a grinder account. That one got you there, then, didn't it, Lee? You got a Tumblr account.
No, but for that one, he's got the grinder one.
No, the only Tumblr he's got is what his drink's in.
It's a blogging. It's a blogging.
So Getter's the freedom.
Yeah, that's the Tumblr he's got.
Yeah, it's a blogging site where you can post your videos and, you know, your upcoming videos and yeah.
Well, that's what you can.
See?
That's what you can do on Discord.
Have I done
You can
you
do
there, Lee? Cause you ain't got a Tumblr account.
Discord, Discord.
I've got Rumble.
I've got a wax on, wax off account.
Make your words up now.
No, Rumble is like YouTube.
Rumble is for kids, and it's shit.
No, it's not. It's for I've got a Rumble account with.
That's why I said. That's what I meant.
Yeah, no, I've got it for my train channel.
Let's get ready to rumble.
You can put a video up on Rumble, and you
Don't
can have
worry
that
about
one
it,
video.
Tim, don't worry about it. I'm laughing at what Gordo's put. He says, I'm sure that next door's cat's got a death wish.
Oh dear.
Came in back door and was eating Ronnie's biscuits last night. Lucky Ronnie was crashed.
Oh, pushing its
Oh
luck.
dear. Oh dear.
If
I
our
don't
dog
there been
caught a cat in our garden,
in that situation.
our cat I'd have big fair balls in its mouth from catching it.
But yeah, that's one thing that Biscuit is serious about, and that's his food. But this is
When
the
you call
thing.
Biscuit, you have to be really, don't you?
But this is the thing.
Yeah, well.
Biscuit, if he don't eat all his meat, it like tonight, it not quite ate all his tea, so there are a bit left in his bowl. And this is what makes me laugh. When he comes back from Chris taking him for his walk, he'll finish it off. And I said,
Because he's made room for it, that's why.
hey?
It's because he's made room for it.
That's exactly what Chris said. He says, I says, like home. I says, he don't eat all his meat. I says, yeah, you take him for a walk at night, and first thing he does is go straight to his bowl to finish his meat off. Chris says, because he's done a big dump, that's why.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's made room for
Tan
it.
lines, Jeanette, look. See my
Hey.
tan lines.
Ooh, Johnny's showing some shoulder.
I'm burnt to a crisp, that's why.
Oh,
That'll with some tan cream on. I was in the sea all
Now
night.
son, try to avoid it.
Gordo
Alright,
says
well,
we don't have cats here,
Love it,
but
love
our
it.
dogs would go for them. But it's funny, if Biscuit's got some meat in his bowl and Tucker comes in, he looks at Tucker. Hey, wait, I'll go get onto that in a minute. But when Tucker comes in, as soon as they see Tucker comes in, that's it. He goes and finishes as if to say, "Well, you're not finishing my meat off."
Was it trade?
Tiptoe says, "Have you seen Foxy Ronnie lately?" No. Hey, we had a breakthrough other day. They were actually kissing one another. Tucker
What fox
and
is?
Biscuit.
Biscuit, dog, Chris and Foxy.
Yeah, we're talking about Biscuit and Tucker.
You sure you didn't just catch them when you were about to eat them?
But yeah, they were like touching, their noses were touching, and I says, "Ooh," I says, "That's closest, Tucker or Biscuit." Like
Gordo put. It's everyone's woman's dream, isn't it? A wet
Oh
pussy.
dear. Cat is running out of lives as it fell in the kids' swimming pool.
I said that's every woman's dream. A wet pussy.
Oh
always
God,
had
I
a
can
wet
do
puppy
with
on
these
his knee.
farmers. I really do.
What?
When Ginger Tucker comes in and gets on his knee, and it's a bit wet outside, he always has it. He has a ginger pussy, wet pussy on his knee.
Yeah, I've done a Monday today. I couldn't be asked doing that. Well, I've done the brakes on car, but rest of the day, I don't know. Keena's back Saturday, so I'm going to sort the house out this week.
Oh, but yeah. So we're making progress. They've actually sort of nose to nose. So it's only took him like about a year and a half to come to terms with one another.
In 5 years, they'll be kicking it since then.
Yeah, right. That is pushing his luck.
Yeah, but bosom buddies.
Yeah.
No, be right back.
Don't know about most cats. I think all cats don't like water, Crypto.
There's one cat, you know, them two lesbians or what? That can't be fine.
Yeah.
He goes outside on me.
Did you watch the last Camper Vibes video, Chris?
Watches them all.
Yeah, I watched the last
Did you
one.
watch? You watched the latest Camper Vibes video?
Always go.
Yeah, I've just said he always watches them. They're on about it. They take the cat out on lead.
Yeah, they do.
Imagine we're trying to get our Benny on lead if it is still.
Well, they're not in the UK at the moment. They're abroad at the moment.
Yeah, Chris has just said they're not.
I just tripped on my trainer then, and then I went flying for a few months.
Now Tucker might let you.
No chance.
Yeah, because where they are, they've actually met up with another van life dweller who I follow. I follow a lot of van life dwellers. I follow Manchester Van Life. Jeanette knows who I mean.
Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, Brian. He's. Did you see his last video he put up where he broke down?
He had a meet-up of it weekend, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what he broke down going to that meetup. His own meetup. But he got the AA to get him to the meetup, and he's got a friend going to put a new starter motor on his van.
That was Liam.
No,
Liam were going somewhere and
Did
broke
you use
down.
Yorkshire motors?
yeah,
and
but
Air motors?
Liam got restarted. Liam got restarted
Have you
again.
seen his new toy?
Yes, his new bike.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to try and meet up with Liam at some point. I do want to meet up with Liam. Ian, I want to meet up with Liam and the Wood Monkey as well. The Beechwoods.
But,
Not who Beechwoods is who he does the van conversions with in that new premises. Those new premises look good.
you've even got like home from home couch and everything. It's telly.
Yeah, he's made a living room in it. He basically invites van life dwellers to come to it, chat and everything. But he hasn't got park up though. That's the only downside. They have to go and park on the street.
Oh.
Because he had it in his last place. He had park up because he had a big area in front of it. He hasn't at this one.
I've even downloaded a recipe today. Chocolate whoopie pies.
Oh God, that sounds so wrong as well on a certain level.
That does, doesn't it?
It bloody does. If it's Whoopi Goldberg, she's done fruit and nut.
No, I think it's like a whoopee cushion.
But yeah, all they are basically the chocolate
Cream pie and chocolate
chocolate
biscuits. Oh, could be
biscuits
whoopsie.
sandwiched together with buttercream frosting. That's all they are. I'm just gonna turn. What's
There's
it
a name for them. It's called
And I'll
Oreo.
show you that picture that Gordo sent me. Death wish or what? We'll enjoy it tomorrow, Crypto. I'm making cookie cream pie.
Speak for yourself, Crypto.
Whatever.
Yeah, his mind is wrong, I think.
Yeah, I've
You
just
can
done
speak
it,
for yourself
Gordo.
as well, Brother Lee.
The offending... Oh, nearly dropped it. The offending cat just going in through door.
Cheeky bugger.
Caught red-handed.
That's before it's home at all.
Hey, have you seen videos of seagulls nicking packets of crisps?
Hey, listen to this. I was bloody. Well, I got attacked, basically. Nicked a big chunk of my food while I was walking around there. Git.
Don't you wave it in there.
Yeah, that's the said,
I wasn't.
said cat in swimming pool.
Dive bomb me, nicked a bit of my seafood and buggered off. I thought, you cheeky git.
That same cat, Gordo.
That's never happened to me.
It says that was before it fell in pool.
So that Tracy was sat on the bench eating hers, and I was stood up going, come on there now. Punch out at Sky.
The second one,
You know they are
like,
protected.
so you can't really see whether it's the same cat or not, but I do believe it's.
I'll be protected from a punch in the face if it freaking tries to nick my food. Again.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
Hey,
You
Tracy.
haven't been up, yeah, it's the same cat. I hope you haven't been up to anything, this weekend.
No comment, but yes.
No comment, but yes.
Yeah. That's as far as I'm willing to go.
Just stand by the Fifth Amendment.
Whee! Oh, yeah, like I could keep my traps up.
But you know what they say, don't you? You've got to make hay while sun shines, ain't you, Johnny? You know,
Oh,
child
yeah.
free, you know, just put question mark.
It was more of a
Yeah.
pissed up, it was more of a
Did you
pissed
have
up
a
roll around.
dirty weekend, in other words, Tracy?
Yeah.
You know,
I'm just reminded of a quote by
straight
Francis
to the
Urquhart.
point.
I'll put it in
You know
chat.
what I mean? So yeah, yours, Tracy's put question mark.
Oh, whatever.
Sits
She
on top
knows.
of the fence and torments Ronnie. Oh dear. It definitely has got a death wish then, Gordo.
Yeah, Tracy had to stop dancing first to get naughty. She was dancing away all weekend. You know what? They put Paris Riley up, She's Royal, but they found the slower version, so it took like 2 choruses for Tracy to get into it, but then when it third chorus, she was wiggling the bum at that. So. Yeah, I was in the sea quite a bit. I just kept running off with my towel.
So Johnny's lived his second childhood this weekend. And going to sea and
Just really his youth.
reliving his youth.
Why not? I got that far out, you can feel the cold of the sea and the warmth of the sun that were eating the sea. So I was like on that border edge, really far out.
Right.
The other problem with going a bit further out, Johnny, is you get that like a riptide, and
Oh yeah, I was floating about in that way.
you know you can soon get.
It spun me round at one point and set me that way.
What was that?
Richard, I think.
That's me knocking things over.
Yeah, usually Lee.
What have you done so far, Richard?
Who did it like streaming in Mankini?
I'll get on my house today.
Who
Tomorrow.
did it live in his mankini?
No, the shorts and the t-shirt.
I'm gonna say, what did I miss? Oh dear! Oh, have I missed it? What have I missed?
Oh dear, oh dear.
You know, I don't like missing out when it's.
Yeah, I want to punch it in the head. That's why.
Said it's illegal.
Took a right big chunk of all little cheeky git.
Some of these seagulls, they've got a death wish and all.
Yorkshire pudding wraps they do now there. Oh, out of this world. A proper big Yorkshire pudding and just whack a load of meat in it and fold it in half and pass it to you. Oh, good.
Yeah, well, that's probably
I've seen them at events. I've had them at an event.
Did you know as well, a proper Yorkshire pudding, right?
Shut up, Lee. This is important.
A proper Yorkshire pudding is a starter, not.
Oh yeah, it's a start. Yeah.
Chris says when he were growing up, they used to bring Yorkshire puddings in and like fill these Yorkshire puddings up, and that was your starter. And Chris says, "Well, why have I got a Yorkshire pudding then? I ain't got it on my dinner." And his mum says, "Well, this is how they do it in Yorkshire. A Yorkshire pudding is for a starter, and not, you know, you don't."
Nick my pork stuffing and bloody applesauce wrap, and you're gonna punch it face, bird on up.
What's the unlawful and illegal? What?
When I took my mum to the Toby's Carvery, the guy that come out and saved us said still getting Yorkshire pudding, ice cream and a Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
And he said it's lovely.
Yeah, one's against the law, the other is a sick bird.
Well, one's got to be proven as unlawful, hasn't it? And the other one's just blatantly illegal.
No, one's against the law and the other is a sick bird.
But yeah, you can buy Yorkshire puddings now, like in Iceland and places like that. And basically, you can have all sorts in them, vegetables, mince, you know, you name it.
Another Yorkshire pudding, stacked in top. Atlas killed it.
Tracy says that's how my mum did it: Yorkshire pudding and then Yorkshire pudding and gravy, and then your dinner. But yes, Chris doesn't understand why he just got this Yorkshire pudding on his plate. And
she had the beef when I stood up and protected her. Come on.
Oh dear.
I think the same one followed us to Wivensey as well, because somebody ran up.
You stole his Thunder Park nest.
No, he withdrew the the message.
Oh,
After I
Tracy
posted,
says I had beef in mine. It was yummy. What did you have in yours again, Johnny?
Pork
You
and
got it. That's what he
about-
had.
Well, part of it. Proper big chunk it flew off here. I went, real bastard.
That's the
Right on corner at Brid where everybody sits to eat and that, they were just dive bombing everybody.
But
Oh,
you
big
get that in the Isle of Man. There's a
Yeah,
big
when
seagull.
on the
It's a
front.
when we used to live in Great Yarmouth, we used to go to like on Yarmouth Marketplace, and we used to have cheese and chips, and they were like flies round a bug ship basically, and
Oh,
it
my
like
foot.
just come in from nowhere.
Oh, my foot got cramped. We've done
Oh,
about
yeah.
15 million miles this weekend.
But the main thing is, Johnny, you've enjoyed it. That's the main thing.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it so much I'm going back in about a week.
Tracy says they were laughing at him.
Oh,
But-
shit.
But this is it. I mean, you sat there enjoying, a bite to eat. And
I didn't even
yeah.
get a chance to sit down. Just as I'm about to sit down, I got dive bombed. Literally, there were a gap where my piece of pork had disappeared.
But you see,
Tracy
the
went, he's
thing
still
is,
going to
if
eat
you
that. I said, Tracy went, he's still going to eat that. I said, I'm not fucking wasting it.
can't say as I blame you, Johnny.
$4.50 a wrap? I don't think so.
I had quite chips today. Does she mean corn?
I don't know.
Oh no,
Does she mean crinkle?
I don't know. I had
Is it-
quite chips today.
Do you mean crinkle? Well, Warren. Warren's in the house. Crinkle chips. Crinkle.
Hello, Warren.
It's crinkle.
Hiya, Warren. How are you? Can you remember that episode of Only Fools and Horses where Raquel was singing in that nightclub with that guy? Crying.
Yeah, all right.
And basically, the guy usually chooses his own songs, but it'd been like set up and they did crying, but it was crying.
He gets it wrong, Alfred. She's shouting at him, isn't she? Crying, he's going crying. Crying.
But yeah, that was funny.
And she gets it wrong then as well, doesn't she?
Yeah. Oh, it's Duck.
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 Duck!
No, I needed to duck.
Duck chips. I've heard of duck chips.
Why would you protect something that there's hundreds of thousands of? You can't move for the damn things. They're not that endangered, are they?
No, but the population in the UK have been declining.
Yeah.
Internet.
People are shooting out the sky for nicking the chips.
I don't
So, yeah,
care
UK
whether they
population
protect
were-
if they nick me scram, then they're dead.
Oh, survival of the fittest. I need my wrap.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Gordo's just reminded me. Gween grass of home.
Yeah.
That was dead funny that way. Hiya, Bexy. How are you?
Hiya, Betsy.
That time he's took all his makeup and wig off and everything. It's just like he's a bin man.
Like the Brian.
Hey, there's a song about us a bit,
No,
man,
we're talking about Only Fools and Horses, where Raquel gets this gig
Oh, dear.
in a nightclub, but there's this guy that sings with her. Well, yeah, it got like he can't pronounce his R's.
Yeah, like
We know,
I
we know
don't
a
like
person,
the I think
Jeanette, we know a person who used to like Only Fools and Horses, and you know the one I'm on about.
What?
You know a person that used to like Only Fools and Horses.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's that over there.
No, you know a person that we've all spoke. You mean
Oh,
you spoke.
critique the person anymore now. What's going on?
Andy, Somerset.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He loved
Him
that.
and Chris used to talk about it.
Oh,
It
Yeah,
says
he
followed
used
by a medley of Wok and Warwolf.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I've actually met his. I've met
I'm a
his sister.
wanderer.
Met
I'm
his
a
sister.
wanderer.
Yeah.
He's a wanderer.
We're going back to Life of Brian again. On his pilot, he has that particular speech impediment. It's called rhoticism, where you can't pronounce your R's properly, like Jonathan Wass.
But yeah, I mean, it's like mocking afflicted, but in that sort of context, in Only Fools and Horses, it were dead funny.
I'd like Tourette's with it so I could get those.
The best one I like is with the chandelier, where he unblocks it and he stands under the wrong one and the wrong one
Brace
drops.
yourself, Rodney. Brace yourself.
And the wrong one drops down. That is hilarious.
What did you say, Johnny? You wish you'd got Tourette's?
Yeah, and I can swear at everybody out there. I do anyway, so.
Can you?
We used to have a guy going pub and he stuttered on B's for some reason. Anything that would be, he went bah, 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 like that. And he'd ring up.
Like Cromwell does from Open All Hours.
Do you remember when you used to have phones and you used to in pub and you'd have to put like 10p in when they answered, and he'd ring up, he'd say, "Can I have a taxi for because his surname was Brindle," and he used to say, "Oh, sod it, Smith, I've only got one 10p."
Oh God!
That's what he used to do because he couldn't, he couldn't get his beans out. His surname was Brindle.
And his 10p had run out before he got it out.
Yeah, he used to ring a taxi and say, "Can I have a taxi for oh, stuff it, Smith, I've only got 110."
Oh dear. Two of them are dead now.
Yeah. Ronnie Barker and Linda Barron are both gone. Hey,
What's his favourite song, Barbarella, Richard?
They were called Brindle. Brindle. Bloody hell.
Oh dear me.
Oh dear, dearie me.
Yeah, I can. Just pass that to you, Dad. Oh dear.
That's the On Digital advert. Is it On Digital? That we called On Digital, that TV thing.
And then they did a PG tips.
That's right, yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, watching this police program, that this van driver got pulled up and he sounded just like Johnny Vegas. Honestly, he sounded exactly like Johnny Vegas.
Oh dear.
See if I can find the video because I did comment that says, "Oh, Johnny Vegas."
Oh, there's a very new alt words. Oh, did you hear that? What Richard was just saying. A bloke that he used to.
Somebody got up and did karaoke on Friday. Do you know what song they did? Tequila. He just got tequila every now and again. That's
a bloke with a stutter, and he used to ring for a taxi, and he says, "Can you remember when you used to put 10p in phone boxes?"
It was funny. He was pissed. He kept diving off stage, running around singing, jumping up and back up, and then shouting tequila, and then jumped back down and started. It was funny.
Oh dear me!
Tracy McLaughlin
had a stutter, and he'd ring taxi up, and he says, "Can I have a taxi for Berber?" He says, "Oh shit, Smith." He says, "10p's running up." Oh dear. Oh. But
I found the video.
What video's that?
It's an episode of Motorway Cops.
Oh,
But they pulled this guy in a van. He were all over the place on motorway, and it's just like Johnny Vegas. I kid you not. It sounded exactly like Johnny Vegas.
oh. Well, somebody has to, don't they?
It
You know what I mean? About let's bring links in there. Well, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go, and I'll see you all on the Baking Live tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay.
So
We need some bacon. There's not in this house.
it might be a bit rich for you,
I
Johnny.
want out sweet at the moment. I'm gonna have to use tin up there.
So I'll see you all on the next one, guys. Tomorrow
see you later.
evening, don't forget the Baking Live, and I'll see
Oh,
you.
yeah, good.
See you on the next
video.
one.
Yep.
See you all later. All right.
Bye.
Good.
Oh, what? Sod that. All right, my thing's playing up again.